Recording. Okay. So ignore this and this. I couldn't find my butterfly clip, and I don't know where I don't know where I put it actually. I should probably like look for it. So and I'm going to sleep. So this is just like something that I've been thinking about lately because as a revert, um, there has been moments of doubt where I have been asking myself, oh, did I clean myself well enough? Did I make proper wudu? Did I did proper ghusl, which is like Islamic purification bath? Um, am I clean? Is my clothes clean? Is my room clean? Is my mind clean? What's going on? But it really truly isn't me because it frustrates me. It makes me mad. It makes me like, "Arr." But this is truly, truly how Shaitan whispers to you. And when he does this, it's because he literally wants you to stop praying. Like, he literally wants you to stop praying. So, Shaitan's goal is to not only just like, well, his goal is for you to like not go to the path, to this, through the straight path which leads to God. No, he wants, for you to take other routes, other routes. No, routes, that's the word. So one step that you can do that and is basically stop you from doing prayers. So that's his goal. He wants you to stop doing prayers. Like, he wants you to stop praying. Like, that is his goal. So that's why he gets in your head. So that, let's say you're performing wudu and then you say, oh no, did I rinse my mouth only twice? Yeah, yeah. See, this is how it gets you. And then you start thinking about it and you start like panicking, and then you do wudu again. But then you make another mistake because you were doing it too fast because you're a little late for your prayer. Huh? So you do it too fast. Now you feel guilty for rushing your wudu. Then you do it again. You see how it gets you? He wants you to get tired and tired of feeling this way. He literally makes you irritated, and then he wants you to stop being irritated. And by stopping you like being irritated, is leaving your prayer. Because if you leave your prayer, you don't have to do wudu. You don't have to be frustrated no more. You see how he works? Like, he's such a little rat. That's what he is. He's a rat. So this is how he gets you. This is how he wants to get you. But you have to realize that it's him. That's not you. It's him. It's Shaitan. Anytime a thought comes to your head and it makes you feel disgusting, like for example, like let's say you were watching a movie and then, well, not a movie, but like, let's say you were watching like a cartoon thing, right? Because we're not really supposed to watch inappropriate things. But you were watching a cartoon movie, right? And then a very like weird thought comes to your head, and you feel uncomfortable with it. You feel uncomfortable with it. That is your soul telling you, okay, if you feel uncomfortable with it, just know that that's Satan. That's Shaitan. That is Shaitan, right? That is Shaitan whispering at you and showing you images. Like, sometimes I've been wanting to sleep, and I just imagine like really weird stuff, like really scary stuff. Like, let's say like basically just somebody climbing on top of my bed. You see, it's like, bro, who is gonna do that? Nobody is going to do that. Like, I imagine like really like disturbing like figures. Or Shaitan, like he's trying to scare me or something. Like, it's not working, mate. Cause you know what I do? I'm like, bro, shut up, shut up. I'm like, bro, whatever. The only one I fear is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like, get out of here. Like, when I started like performing prayers, I would really get self-conscious about wudu and about being pure. And then I realized, I watched the video, and it's truly, truly Shaitan. So this is my method of getting like truly like getting rid of I call it was. I do believe it's called something else. Um, I'll put it in the title. And I call it was because it was it's not longer is. Do you know what I mean? So is present and was is past tense. So you see how, like, with the language, with the making fun of it, it just whatever. You kind of stop caring about it. I call it was. It was. It was simply was. It never is. It's such a weird way, I know, but like, this is how I think about it. Like, I like to poke fun at it. I like to poke fun at it because I'm poking fun at Shaitan. I'm like, oh, you really tried, huh? Loser, get out of here. And then I go and pray because my intention, even if I make a mistake in wudu, let's say I make a mistake, I ignore it. Brothers and sisters, ignore it, because your intention is what counts. your intention truly, you know, sometimes I'm in the zone and I'm doing wudu and I'm calm, like no one's, I'm not talking, I'm not thinking anything, and I don't know where I make a tiny mistake because I'm truly in the zone and I'm like, whoa, what just happened? And I remember, and then that thought comes to me, and I say, did I perform wudu correct? And then I say, yes, I did. Yes, I did. You know why? Because my intention was pure. My intention was I'm gonna make wudu because I want to purify myself to pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. That's the intention that counts. You know what I mean? And also, once you start really focusing, like hyper fixating in these things, that's how he gets you, because he wants to see how weak and vulnerable you can get, and then he attacks. So you can't let him. You have to ignore it, even though you're like, oh man, you're like, oh no, why did I do that? It's okay. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala sees your battle, and he understands why you're doing that. Do not worry, okay? Because then at one point, all these thoughts are going to go away, and you will be able to perform wudu correctly. You will be able to perform this correctly, and you will be purified, and then you will actually feel yourself purified because you do not longer have these thoughts. So it's a battle that you have to go through, and Allah Subhanahu wa Taala knows this. So do not be like, oh, I'm so sorry, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. I mean, I always apologize to Allah, that's very important. But do not feel so sad about it. Do not feel miserable about it, because when you're miserable, that's when he attacks. He sees you vulnerable. He attacks you when you're vulnerable. So you have to act tough. You have to be tough. So one trick I do is, because everything's in the mind, right? He's attacking you through your mind. I'm not acting upon it, and I am not definitely saying anything about it. So what do I do? What I do is, wait, what do? I don't even remember what I do. I tell myself, was? I don't have that. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't have that. Could not be me. That's not me right there. I'm strong. Allah Subhanahu wa Taala gave me like strength. I'm too strong for that. Like, I don't even know what that is. Do you see what I mean? Like, I literally like don't care about it. Like, I tell myself, a moment a moment happens, right, and then a thought occurs. Shaitan throws the thought in your head, and so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go, miss brother, like come on now. Well, you shouldn't call him brother, but you know what I mean. Like, he's your enemy. Treat him so. Make fun of him. He's a rat. Do not be like. Do not pay attention to him. My thing is, anytime you get a thought that is weird, that it's like that, tell yourself, I don't have was. I don't have it. Negative thoughts, I don't have that. Shaitan, I don't believe in him. Like, of course you do believe in him, because like, he's a creation of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. But let's say you don't believe in his methods. Oh, his methods, yeah, nah, whatever. Everything's in the mind. So every time you get a thought that it's by Shaitan, just it's just simply not there. Is it? Is the thought really there? If it's Shaitan? So you're telling me, if Shaitan puts a thought in your head, is it really there? You didn't act upon it. You didn't say it. Is it really there? It's simply not there. This is how he deceives you. He wants you to believe that it's there, but it's not. It's just simply a thought that came and went. It's not a thought that stayed. It's a thought that whatever. Oh, you thought it? Whatever. It's gone. That's how I like to think about it, because I was getting really in my head, I was saying, like, I was like, oh no, what's happening here? I was like, what's happening here? Then I had a moment of whatchamacallit, eureka, basically a moment of realization, and I'm like, I shouldn't be paying attention to him. Why am I paying attention to him? Do I want him to win? I don't want him to win. I don't want to be with the losers. So I'm not gonna pay attention to him. I'm gonna keep practicing what I practice. I'm gonna put my always pure intentions and always truthful intentions. I'm always going to pray to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, to tell him, and make dua, for him to give me strength. Make dua, and simply ignore it. And it's so hard to ignore it, right? Because it really gets you in the head. But that, even giving like that right there, that's just like, if he this is how he works, right? If that thought does not work, he puts another thought. But if that thought doesn't work, he puts another thought. Okay, so that the third thought didn't matter. He finds other ways. So you know he's trying to find ways so he can put you down. He's always trying to pull you down. And your goal is to not let him. Your goal is to be like, error, get out of here. Like, who are you? Who are you? Loser. That, don't treat him kindly. Do not be like, nah, not treat him as what he is. He is a loser. He's a sore loser. He disrespected Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's law. He's with the losers. He is a loser. The doy. So I guess my point is, do not be too serious about it, because the moment you start being serious about it, it's the moment that he gets you. The moment that doubt really gets you and it makes you vulnerable, he gets you. And, you know, and in that moment, it's like you're opening the door for him. A little by little by little by little by little by little. And at one moment, he's just gonna walk in. Homeboy is just gonna walk in. But you're opening the door little by little by little by little. No. When you get a thought, close it by little, until the door is closed forever with a key. That's it. That's done. You're done. I felt a little whack today. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I'm quite energetic. I just did exercise. But yes. Hope this really helped. I hope that I hope that it made you feel better if you're experiencing this. Just do not take it serious. Remember, what counts for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the intention, and that you didn't act upon it, and that you didn't say anything about it, either to yourself or to somebody else. And you're good. You're good. So poke fun of it. Don't take it serious. Don't allow him to win. He's a loser. You're a winner. Have this mindset that you simply just don't even have it. I'm being serious. Like, have this mindset that you don't even know what that is, and like, I don't even have that, because you're not paying attention to it. Man, yeah, it kills it. It kills him when you don't pay attention to it. Oh man, it kills him when you make fun of it. It kills him when you're like, that? Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I'm stupid. Whatever. It kills him because he wants you to pay attention to it. He really desperately wants you to pay attention to it. But whatever. I always have this mindset of, well, whatever, when it comes to Shaitan, because he's truly whatever. Treat him so. The doy. Anywho, Alhamdulillah. Just saying. Allahu Akbar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. He's always there for you. And don't ever feel like he's not there for you. Alright? He's always there for you. And he knows your battle with this. If you're having this doubts, he knows it. He knows it. So he wants you to fight it. So fight back. Because right there, when you fight it back, that means you want to continue on the right path. You're willing, alright? This right here, that intention right there is beautiful. You're having problems with this that's making you frustrated, that's making you mad, but you still persevere. My brothers and sisters, you're still persevering. That right there, that's what should count. That should make you happy. Huh? Right there, one time I did wudu, but then this thought came to me. I was like, oh nah, did I wash my hair all the way to here? But then I remembered my intention was pure when I came to this place and perform, and my intention was to perform wudu. My intention was good. And then I went on and I prayed. You see, in that moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knew that my intention was pure, because it truly was. My intention before performing wudu was, I am going to perform wudu completely, and I'm going to try the best of my ability to ignore any thought that comes to my mind regarding that will distract me from the right path. That was my intention right there in that moment. As I went to the bathroom, and before saying to the bathroom, I said, Bismillah. That was my intention, and then I prayed. You see right there? that killed him. That killed Shaitan, man. He got really mad with that because he doesn't like that. That's a win for me, and it's gonna be a win for you. So yeah. That's it. Oh wow, this video is